Hi everyone, my name is Dimas Prasetyo, and now I want to share about visiting professor yesterday. There are two speakers in visiting professor. There are Mr. Hiroki Okita and Miss Stephanie. And without any further ado, let's into the topic. So for the first speaker is Mr. Hiroki Okita. He is one of member of Youth Committee of Japanese National Commission for UNESCO. He had a lot of projects. In the current project, he already working in Myanmar, Thailand, South Africa, and also Indonesia. He also can speak in Japanese, English, and Indonesia. And around 3 years ago, it's the first time for him to visit Indonesia, but he can speak Indonesian language, and it's make he very hard to communicate with others. But after 3 or months later, he already hard studying bahasa, so he can communicate with others after 3 and 4 months. And he had some culture shock while doing Myanmar project. At the moment, there was 2 or 3 people. I mean, 2 or 3 Indian people who speaks a lot and kept talking when he did a presentation. But he just listened for with no comment because why he call it as a culture shock because in Japanese there's always respect people who's talking. And let's get into another speaker. For the second speaker is Miss Stephanie Suwantoro. On 2019, she came to Indonesia to study about language and Indonesian culture. She is Surinamese and her grandpa is Japanese, specifically in Yogyakarta. She is a poet, and she interested to nature and culture. She grew in Suriname, which is the country who had so many languages, such as Dutch, Seranan Tongo, English, Indonesian, Japanese, and little bit Spanish. Stephanie had a lot of international experiences. On 2014, she's representing Suriname in Cuba, and she used English and Spanish language for her speaking. And on 2013, 2014, and 2016, she also joined writing competition. She wrote poetry in Netherlands and she used a Dutch. And for now, she is working at international environment. And what can I learn from her is language gives you a glimpse in another culture, another way of living. When another culture is different, this doesn't mean good or bad or better or worse than what you know. Different just means different. The most effective way to learn is experience. Look past the narrative the media is trying to feed you and do your own research on good things possible and happening in the world. And also, mistakes are inevitable. Allow yourself to grow. So that's all my sharing. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.